Kwentong Bayani. Kwentong Bayani.
Magandang umaga po ng Sabado sa inyong lahat. Aba, ang ganda na ating date ngayon ha, July 15, 2023. Samahan niyo po ating programa. Siyempre pa Kwentong Bayani hatid sa atin ng RMN at ng BCYF. Kasama po niyong partner, mag-partner na Radyoman Jenny Pahilangan. And of course, may partner Jojo Armenta. Magandang umaga, partner Jojo.
Magandang umaga po ng Sabado sa ating lahat. Naku, maulan na Sabado actually, partner, no?
Pero alam mo, partner, dito sa amin sa San Juan, medyo nagpapakita ng paunti-unti yung sikat ng haring araw. Diyan ba sa inyo?
Buti naman. Dito ay makulimlim, pero hindi naman siya masyadong umuulan. Pero kanina, siguro mga around 7 o'clock, no, tumigil na yung ulan.
Oo, ganun din dito. Anyway, partner, napakaganda ng date ngayon. Sabi ko nga, July 15, sweldo.
Yes, payday. So happy payday po sa ating mga listeners and viewers ngayong umaga.
And thank God for the blessings of payday. O, diba, partner?
Yes, at dahil pinag-uusapan natin ngayon ang payday, at relate na relate yan sa ating pag-uusapan dahil ang pag-uusapan natin ay about social entrepreneurship.
Yes.
No? O, kakakibat na rin ito ang ang tamang pag-budget or paggastos ng ating mga pera.
Gusto ko yan, yung pag-budget, partner, di ba? Yan ang mga gusto natin.
Parang napapost ka doon, partner, pag-budget.
Correct. Alam mo naman tayo mga babae, kailangan mag-budget. Oo. Anyway, partner, dati pa katatagalin pa dahil inumpisahan tayo ng maganda nating topic and guest last Saturday. So this time, partner, sino naman ating mga kasama for our episode Social Entrepreneurship?
Yes. At dahil nga po sineselebrate ng BCYF ang Philippine Social Enterprise Month ngayong July, ang mga kasama po natin ngayong umaga ay related pa rin sa ating pag-uusapan na ano nga ba itong social entrepreneurship and how can we use businesses to give importance, to give social awareness or social impact. So ang ating mga kasama ngayong umaga, ipakilala ko na partner.
Okay, go ahead. Partner, please do the honor.
Yeah, she's very passionate about sustainability and social innovations, a transformation business coach with major companies in Southeast Asia, a volunteer business consulting to support micro and small enterprises, ang founder and CEO of Philia Business Center, walang iba kundi si Miss Roma Padua. Good morning, Roma.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning.
Ayan. How are you today, ma'am? Good morning. Kamusta po?
Well, it's a busy day because it's still the National Food Fair week. So meron kaming event sa Mega Mall and I have to align so many things just to accommodate this interview. Then after this one, diretso ako ng Mega Mall.
Lakas ni partner Jojo kay Miss Roma.
Miss Roma.
Ayan. So, umpisahan na natin. Huwag natin pakatagalin pa sa ating topic na social entrepreneurship. My first question, Miss Roma. Are you ready? Parang pang Miss Universe, ano? Ito. Ano ang social enterprise? Anong pagkakaunawa mo rito? At pakibigyan mo nga kami ng background, Ma'am Roma. Ano bang vision and mission po ng iyong business?
Okay, so for the first question, what is a social enterprise? Yes. My take for that is really there's a careful balance between income and social impact. What I describe doon sa sinabi mo lang social enterprise kapag nag-employ ka ng mga vulnerable or mga indigents, kasi factories are also doing that, but they don't brand themselves as social enterprise. And I think what separates the social enterprise really is the social impact, So kung ma-empower yung mga kababaihan over the income, then that's a social enterprise, As for us in Philia, which is the Latin term for the highest form of love, so it was really a pandemic recovery enterprise, Especially for the upland farmers of coffee, cacao, and coconut, and Mindanao.
Coffee.
Of Mindanao, because I'm originally from Mindanao, and when it happened during the pandemic, talagang yung mga nagbo-volunteer ako as a consultant to them before, ano yung produkto namin di makalabas kasi yun yung mga health protocols, mga restrictions. So in the beginning, I was just linking them up to the market, no? Pero it's hard to teach old dogs new tricks, eh. So I ended up formalizing my initiative and built up the enterprise because I think, again, I have a good view on the market, and then I have a very move on their situation, no? Kailangan kong tulungan. Compelling yung purpose, eh.
Mm-mm.
So, and then I strike a balance na, okay, if I'm gonna help them and make it sustainable, the only way to do it is to make my business as a social enterprise.
Oh, Partner Jojo, masigit ko lang, philia means the, ano po, highest form of
Love.
love. It's a Latin word, right?
Yes, it is.
Philia, okay. So, ang negosyo pala ni Ma'am Roma, Partner Jojo, mga kasama, ay coffee. Tama?
Yeah, coffee,
Cacao.
Cacao.
Okay.
Oh, I've heard of it na. Philia, no? Yun. Tanong ni Partner Jenny, we're very curious, Ma'am Roma. Ano ba yung, kumbaga, parang mission and vision ng inyong business center?
The mission really is, there are two things, no? First is sustainability. Because coffee and cacao and coconut are natives of the rainforest. Hindi yan sila tutubo kahit saan, dun lang, no? And if they're slowly dying, that means your waterbed is at risk. So, siya yung pinaka-mission, water security. Imagine kung wala na tayong tubig, it's dangerous times, no? The second one is income augmentation. Kasi you can have volunteers for your environmental stewardship, pero if it doesn't translate to the tummy or to the pocket, ang hirap maging sustainable.
Correct.
So, ang negosyo, no? Environmental guardians ko, mismo yung mga farmers ng coffee, cacao, and coconut, no? More than the income, I have to make them realize na kung gusto nyo continuity ng income, kailangan yung forest natin ay masagana, walang magkakaingin, walang monocrop, yung gano'n, no? And pag gano'n yung setup, we call it cultivars, no? Nagkakaroon ng mas maraming flavor yung kanilang coffee, cacao, and coconut. So higher value, mas mabibenta nila ng mataas. Grand vision really is ecotourism, no? Kasi diba, the most popular coffee and cacao in the world are the European brands.
Yes.
There's no single bean that grow in Europe. Nasa equator lang lahat. And then yung Pilipinas, di ba, able to produce coffee and cacao, yet walang sikat na kape at cacao dito sa Philippines. So, I want to change that narrative that Asia can bring the fresh world. Kasi we have the nature as an asset.
So, Partner Jojo, Miss Roma, talagang dito galing sa Pilipinas ang ating coffee and cacao ng philia business, right, ma'am?
Yes, they're all local.
Oh,
Wow.
galing. At ito sa Davao ba? Davao, no, partner ng Roma?
It's across Mindanao.
Mindanao.
So for coffee, it's currently we have Davao origin from Mount Apo, and then we also have Alamada from North Cotabato, and then the most popular is Sultan Kudarat, no? So award-winning ito, no? And then the crowd favorite for coffee is really Mount Matutum, which is in South Cotabato. This thing with our cacao also spans from Davao, from North Cotabato and Sultan Kudarat. Kasi they have the higher elevation, no? Sa coffee and cacao don't grow in low elevation. Dapat at minimum for cacao 500 meters above sea level. So dapat din. And then yung coffee naman at the minimum 800 meters above sea level. So sa bundok po talaga.
Okay, partner?
Yeah, ako curious ako, partner, dun sa status ngayon kasi nabanggit mo yung cacao and coffee, no? Coffee kasi we have been talking about it, no, since yung mga nai-invite namin dito may mga experiences sa coffee.
Meron na.
Yung cacao per se, it's originally, I mean, we are very rich with that product eh. Can you share, Ma'am Roma, no, yung status ng item na yan, ng produktong yan na galing dito sa atin? What's the status, like how many people, how many enterprises, or yan, anong status po ng ating produktong yan?
Well, I would say, no, it's still 95% by the smallholder farmers. So, pag sinabi smallholders, yung mga maliliit na farmers, no? So,
Magsasaka.
maybe a hectare or two, no, or maximum 3 hectares, no, ang farm nila. Pero the sad thing about the Philippine industry is konti lang yung benefit na nabibigay sa kanila, no? There is really unfair trade practices going on, no? There are unscrupulous traders na binabarat yung ating mga farmers. Yun. So doon kami pumapasok as a gap, no? And the second one is yung cacao quality natin sobrang taas. In fact, on our own study, majority ng mga, I can only speak for the Mindanao origin,
Yes.
no? Actually Peruvian cacao, no? They're not Mexican. So Peruvian cacao is way better than the Mexican cacao in terms of quality, no? Kasi you get more complex flavor. So if you're gonna make chocolate, so it's gonna be more on the high end, pang Ferrero Rocher siya na level, no?
Wow.
So ang kulang lang sa atin really is technology, no? At kunti pa lang talaga yung marunong na chocolatier. Pero in fairness to our enterprise, we're collaborating with chocolatiers na mga Pilipino, no, coming from abroad na OFW na bumabalik, and they really see na ripe na yung industry, no, for cacao. But definitely the Philippine cacao is world class, and at the moment may global shortage po tayo, and dun yung aming concentrated yung efforts, no, to increase production capacity.
So, hindi lang kape, pati pala kakao, no, partner. Okay. So, yun. Sige, partner. Go ahead.
Yes. So kami naman, so we want to focus on the topic of sustainability, and yun nga nabanggit kanina sa introduction, no, na you're very passionate about social innovation. So can you tell us about how do you make your business, yung Philia, sustainable? Kasi it's very important for enterprises, especially social enterprises, to become sustainable kasi involve community. So how do you make your business sustainable?
So I look at sustainability into two sides, no? Sustainability meaning the environment. There must be continuity of supply. The environment is able to produce continually to sustain the business. And then the second sustainability is the business continuity. No? Involves the resources, the people, and then the profit or the bottom line. So my take on that is my communities are my business partners.
Okay.
So in fact, yung contracts namin hindi siya funder beneficiary type, no. We are really entering an MOU on them, no. Kailangan sila maging formalized enterprises. So some of them we collaborated para maging co-op, registered business, able to TIBO. So I'm grateful, no, na the government has been very supportive. Ang nakita ko na gap, I think the advantage for us is I'm doing volunteer work kasi prior to establishing Philia. So nakita ko na yun na, okay, they are very informal. Wala silang bank account, hindi sila rehistrado. This acumen, no? So when I formalize everything, kailangan nila maging rehistrado na business kahit naman sa barangay enterprises meron eh. Pero ang nakita kong gap, hindi nila alam yon. Na pwede magnegosyo formally kahit wala silang tax na babayaran as long as registered sila dun sa barangay micro enterprises, no? And the access to the services in the government and in the private sector. A lot of the smallholder farmers particularly, hindi na alam na may mga serbisyo sa gobyerno na pwede nilang i-avail, na sila talaga yung targeted recipient of the program. But yun nga eh, kasi yung aking mga constituents nasa bundok, no, upland, we are talking about 4 hours to travel by single motorcycle, no?
Layo.
Off-road, and then talaga challenging. It could be a deterrent to public servant to go up, no, to collect data and to check on them, no. So kami yung nag-bridge ng gap. So I call it innovation because we integrate this smallholder farmers and micro enterprises to the formal system so that they're able to improve their businesses also. Kasi ang problema pag hindi ka rehistrado, hindi ka formal, you're really prone to bargaining. Yun yung ginagawa ng mga traders kasi wala ka namang resibo, baka pwede na i-discount, no? How do they know kung tama yung discount na binibigay or presyo na siniset nila, no? And second, yung access to the facilities and benefits from the government in forms of equipment and trainings. They have to be enrolled to the program, so yung gano'n, no? So, we really ensure na yung mga partner communities namin kasama, no? So, in fact, we're able to produce high-quality coffee and cacao with the equipments provided by the government, no? And I'm grateful to that. And then, yung capacity building nila, yung mga NGOs, like we're talking about Slow Food, Shell Foundation, ang dami talagang libre, no? The only concern at the moment, ang nakikita ko, is kunti lang yung may alam na available pala ito para sa...
Okay. Yung pala ang ano doon.
Kami yung nagbi-business match, kami yung nagsi-service matching. And we ensure na sila talaga yung ma-empower. So, just to share, no, for our coffee, 3 years in a row na, no, na they are winners of the Philippine Coffee Quality Competition. They conduit to the process of making their coffee high quality. But we ensure na they take the credit. So, sino yung pupunta sa stage? Siyempre, dapat yung farmers, hindi kami. Kasi at the end of the day, katulong lang kami talaga eh. Kami, sabi ko nga, aliping sa gigilid tayo dito sa...
Napaka-humble
ano lang, kasi kung ayaw ng farmers no, or ayaw ng community, you cannot really implement positive change. And I think we have to give that credit back to them. Kasi they embraced us, they allowed to develop themselves with us, kaya deserve nila yung mga awards na to. No?
I am looking at your products here. Excuse lang partner, you know, yung coffee. So tinitimpla lang yan. Aba, ang ganda. This is your product, right, Ma'am Roma? Could you tell us more something about this? A little background lang. That's no?
Cold brew yan siya, ma'am. So we have, yung cold brew naman, ito yung wala ng acidity na kape, pero mataas yung caffeine.
Galing.
The fourth wave coffee. Yun. Malakas din yan, fast moving namin na produkto.
That's good. Pagbabalik natin, partner Jojo, mga kasama, and Ma'am Roma, marami pa kaming itatanong sa iyo, especially about our topic about social entrepreneurship. We'll just pause for a break. Huwag po kayo nga alis mga kasama, tutok lamang sa RMN, DZXL 558 Manila. Live din po kami sa YouTube channel ng RMN 55, DZXL 558, type nyo lang po. At sa partner na sa page ng BCYF, no, ano din tayo dyan, naka-share din tayo.
Yes, naka-cross-post yan. Pwede rin po kayo mag-follow sa BCY Foundation to see the live stream of this episode.
Yes. At partner, magbabalik tayo dito pa rin po sa programang
Kwento Bayani.
Balik po tayo sa programang Kwentong Bayani ngayong araw ito ng Sabado, July 15, 2023. Sa oras nating 10:36, kasama pa rin po ninyo ang inyong radyo man Jenny Pahilanga at syempre aking partner Jojo Armenta with our guest of course, Ma'am Roma Padua, founder and CEO ng Philia Business Center. Partner Jojo?
Yes, muli kasama po natin ang isa sa mga social entrepreneurs dito sa Pilipinas po, no? Ang founder and CEO ng Philia Business Center, si Ms. Roma Padua. So, muli magandang umaga, Ms. Roma.
Hi, ma'am.
Good morning again.
Yan. Okay, so mabalik tayo sa ating question, no? Kanina may mga pinapakitang produkto sa ating screen, yung produkto ng Philia, no? Ito naman, ang kanina natanong natin na sustainability. Itanong naman natin, Ma'am Roma, ano naman yung mga direct impact sa community ng inyong business?
Okay, definitely it would be income augmentation, no? Translated dun sa individual at saka sa household. So, on our 2 years of operation as a social enterprise, yung individual income augmentation nasa 35%, no? So parang kung 10,000 siya, nadagdagan ng 3,500 or 4,000 yung kanyang kita kada buwan. Ngayon sa household naman, when we say we have to separate the household income, no? Kasi sa enterprise namin, dati lalaki lang yung nagtatrabaho sa kapihan. Ngayon pati yung atin no, nakakasama, no. But this is not like we're doing child labor, no, but nung nangyari kasi sa pandemic, siyempre sa bundok, no, kailangan nila ng extra for the online learning, no, para sa loob. So part kasi ng process yung sorting, no. So yung mga bata yung may mas malinaw na mata, tas mabilis. So sila yung nagvo-volunteer. So sabi namin na parang why don't we just, give compensation to these kids na gumagawa, na tumutulong sa atin sa weekend, no? So, in fact, nakatulong din siya sa household income, no? Pero as per our data, parang 25 to 27% as a whole, as a family, yung nag-improve. That's for the economic development, no? The direct impact naman sa community is, dati barong-barong lang yung mga multipurpose hall, ngayon, bato na, no? Mga equipments na sila, able to mechanize. Dati, binababa yun sa bayan para lang balatan yung kape or yung kakao. Ngayon, nandun na kasi nga, dahil sa DOST, sa DOT, tsaka sa DTI, and especially DA, no? Umakyat yung mga equipment doon sa bundok, no? So, when they bring down their goods now, di na pwede yung dati 70 pesos per kilo lang. Ngayon, nabibenta na nila ng 220 or 225 kasi nga, mas malapit na sila doon sa finished product, no? Pagod to bring down the goods sa mahirap na daan, compensated kasi alam mo yung hindi mura yung binibitbit mo pababa. Yun. So, it really is a direct impact kasi felt nila ngayon nga, some of them meron ng motor, no?
Wow.
So, 2 years lang, but definitely development is evident.
Eto, magandang tanong to kasi lahat tayo, nagdinegosyo tayo. Tulad ni Ma'am Philia, very, partner Jojo, mga kasama, sabihin nating successful na, no, in line of her business. But eto yung pinaka magandang tanong namin, Ma'am Roma, what keeps you motivated na pagpatuloy lang tayo, tuloy-tuloy lang ang Philia business, Ma'am?
I think I have two reasons for that, no. It's really personal to begin.
Hindi ka naman iiyak niyan, Ma'am, ha? Sige po, ano yan, Ma'am?
Personal in a sense na yung pandemic kasi life-changing, no? Diba? Existential threat siya sa atin.
Totoo.
So, din ako, no? So parang sabi ko, parang do I just live or exist? Do I want to have a meaning, no? Naman siguro nagkatagpo, Ma'am, nakilala ko yung mga community sa taga doon talaga ako sa Sultan Kudarat, no? I think then it to happen na may connection ako doon. At the time, I have the knowledge to really help them, no? Second one is really more of the cause is bigger than myself, no? Yeah. And call it spiritual, spiritual calling. But on a pragmatic sense of point of view also, parang nakakahiya na ipipikit mo lang yung mata mo, tatakpan mo yung tenga mo na alam mo, something must be done, no? Hindi naman pwede na wala kang gagawin. Kasi felt ko kasi ako mismo, anak ko ako ng farmer, no? Parents are rice and corn farmers. Pagkaiba po ng challenges, but I felt na siguro mas blessed yung rice farmers. Kasi nga, nasa lowland lang sila. Kung sasadyain mo, madali. Pero yung mga upland farmers, majority of them, mga indigenous people, no? Swerte na sa grupo namin na, nakagraduate ng high school, majority of them are not, no? Yung ipaglalaban nila, paano pa nila masasabi yung pangangailangan nila, hindi nga nila alam kung paano sabihin yun. So, yun, it's a humane reason for me, no? So, I cannot fail. Because when I fail, the community suffers, no? But I'm aware, no, of that messianic complex. I'm not the solution. We are solution, no? I'm just doing my simple part. Kaya nga as much as possible, sila yung nababalita, sila yung naa-awardan, sila yung naka-front page. Kasi, at honestly, no, it's not just really a humbling move, but that's really the real point. The whole development is about them. So sila yung process owner. Tayo na nakakaintindi at nakakakita, I think it's also our human responsibility
That's true. Makita mo, no, partner Jojo, Ma'am Roma, pagdating sa market, nakalagay na siya into very beautiful packaging. Pero yung mga pinagdadaanan pala, that what keeps Ma'am Roma motivated, ang dami, no, ang lalim, partner, no?
Oo. At I think si Miss Roma, isa lang siya sa mga exemplars, no, na social entrepreneur na nakaranas ng ganyang experience or journey in putting up their business. I know there's a lot of, kasi in our circle then, there's a lot of social entrepreneurs who are trying to really build something that would create an impact at the same time. Could be a business, good business din, no, to promote the products of the Philippines. Ang tanong naman namin, Ms. Roma, sunod ay, ano yung mga struggles or obstacles mo for putting up your business, no, and putting up the social enterprise? And how did you overcome it?
In the beginning, ang daming naysayers, no? Kasi nga, nasa food pa rin siya technically na business, no? And food was the first industry na was hit by the pandemic because of the social distancing. So, kahit pamilya ko mismo, ayaw. Sabi nga, ba't ka mag-o-open ng business? Halos lahat nagko-close, tapos mag-o-open ka. So, it means it's very risky. Yung kunting ipon mo dyan, baka matunaw lang yan. Yung ganun, no? And it's very painful, no? When you're starting, it's coming from your loved ones, no? I don't think they were saying it as a bad, for me to discourage, pero it's really more of the pragmatic sense, eh. Kasi concerned din sila, baka ma-depress ako pag hindi siya no? And then, so, but it follows, no? Pag kunti yung support from your inner circle or your nearest, mahirap mag-raise ng capital. So, paano ko gagawin? Gagawin ko talaga, no? Even my friends, some of them are also hindi na enroll sa aking advokasya, basically, no? So, I have to first bootstrap, no? Ang ginawa ko talaga, inipon ko kung ano meron ako. And then, I have to inventory kung ano yung talent and knowledge ko, no? And then, even me selecting my core team, strategic ako doon, no? Yung confident ako na if I'm gonna build this up, alam nakatrabaho ko na, alam ko yung asset. And that was my cousin, no, my co-founder. So sabi ko, okay, despite all these naysayers and the challenges, I think magkakasala ako sa Diyos pag hindi ko sinubukan. Alam mo yun? Walang peace of mind, no? The, regret is, that's one thing that I don't wanna experience, no? This kind of thing. If it was, nakakatakot, no? Feel the fear but do it anyway. Basically, that's what I did, no? Is, no? Tenacious as it is, I did it anyway, no? But I started small. So, but if I have to start small, I have to make it appear big. So, it cannot be like, ipalot ko lang siya ng pouch. It has to be global in character and global in presentation. So, yun. So, and when I did it, in fact, no, in 6 weeks, we got our first million sales.
Ooh, wow!
Sa response ng market. And I think at the right time, with the right product, kasi yung coffee movement, ma'am, nag-boom siya during the pandemic kasi, di ba, hindi nakakalabas, so maraming nag-boom.
Correct.
Ang taas ng kanyang demand,
Galing.
no? I wouldn't credit it to my to my own expertise, no, and talent. I think it's really God divine, no.
Yeah.
Talaga sa akin yung timing. Tapos December kasi kami nag-open officially, no. So panahon pag-gifts. So yung mga kliyente namin, kumpanya talaga pang regalo sa mga empleyado nilang hindi makalabas at hindi makapag-kape. Yung gano'n. So I think ang bottom line, if you really have a meaningful purpose, nakakatakot siya, listen to that inner voice within and do it anyway.
Correct.
No? Kasi walang mawawala sa'yo pag sinubukan mo. If it doesn't work, then you have a lesson learned, no? If it works, then you build it up, no?
Yeah.
So, I'm just grateful na I was given the right opportunity and the right timing. And,
Kami, Ma'am Roma, ni partner, di mo ba tatanungin? Mahilig kami sa kape. Coffee is life sa amin. Oo. Kaya pagka natikman ba namin at nainom namin yung kape mo ng Filia Business, anong kaibahan nito na gusto mong tumatak sa amin na hanap-hanapin namin yung negosyo na yan, ma'am?
ay very distinct into ma'am, no?
Mm.
Say about coffee, usually yung sinasabi, so, bitter, no? Hindi siya dapat mapait.
Mm-mm.
You roast it perfectly if you add,
Wow, look at that.
marami siyang lasa. Minsan naglalasa siyang berry, naglalasa siyang tsokolate, no?
Oh.
Ang chamomile, no? So, distinctive ang kanyang flavor. And
Mm-mm.
sa Pilipinas, global yan, ma'am, in caliber, no? In fact, I'm proud to present na yung aming kape is it reached the World of Coffee last year in Milan. And
Wow.
Wow.
Mm-mm.
it was also showcased this year in
Mm-mm.
Portland, no? Kasi ganun po ka-distinctive yung character ng kape natin. And if you're gonna try it, I'm sure, no, you would understand why.
Mm-mm.
Yun nga din, no, na interesting na we found the right communities, no, who can produce high quality coffee. And
Mm-mm.
doon ako salute, no, sa ating mga mga kapatid na Manubo, Blaan, at taga-Kaulo, yung mga natibo natin in Mindanao.
Mm-mm.
Kasi tradition nila ng pagkakape, ma'am, centuries na eh.
Mm-mm.
And hindi to na showcase, no? And then, yun din, no? I just harnessed it and yeah, it was a perfect blend, no?
Mhm.
So, coffee lovers like you, hahanap-hanapin mo talaga siya.
Oo, yun naman. Okay, very good. Yes,
Oo.
partner?
Yes, ako naman may pa Miss Universe question. ako.
Yan, handa ka na ba, Ma'am Roma? Ayan na.
Kay Miss
Oo,
Roma.
eto na.
Oo.
Ang reigning Miss Kwentong Bayani.
Hindi,
Ipapasa
no?
ang corona.
Kasi-
Okay, go.
Kasi dito sa Kwentong Bayani, we always talk about social
Mm-mm.
social impact, no, how you make a difference, ganyan, how you can create an impact to the lives of the people. And obviously, sa mga nagawa nyo na, no, sa Philia, and ikaw personally, that's your advocacy to help the community. Ang simple na naman ang question ko, no? I think natanong na naman to, I'm sure na i-invite ka na sa ibang mga media exposures and interviews and all that, no? Pagka, how am I gonna say that? Ano yung gusto mong legacy na iwan mo ano yung gusto mong legacy na iwan mo through this business, through Philia, to the lives of the people that you're helping, and also to the consumers that you guys are, encountering every day?
I think, philosophical yung aking sagot, pang Miss Universe nga,
Sige, go.
Then it would be, being a good example to others, no?
Mhm.
I think I didn't do anything impressive. I just,
Mhm.
but we are all taught to become, being a good example to others. And that has always been my model for development. Kaya nga may proof of concept dapat, no? Kung meron ka magandang model, madaling sundan.
Mm-mm.
It speaks to your own values. Kung maganda yung values mo, madali din siyang i-follow. So, pag nandun ako sa community, among equals, no? Hindi nila ako Ma'am Roma or Miss Roma. No? Kapatid mo ko, kaibigan mo ko, no?
Mm-mm.
Kailangan kasi lumibel kasi that's the only time you can transact, no? Kung among equals kayo, magkapantay, no? And if you build that as a guiding principle, anything is possible.
Correct.
No? Kasi I think lahat naman, wala naman taong pinanganak na evil I think we all have our innate goodness. Yun talaga siya nasi-celebrate at napapakita ng maayos. And for me, Philia is all about that, no? It's a brother's keeper. It's the highest form of love. And just being a brother's keeper is really being a good example to others.
Wow.
And if you do that, any business, any initiative will be successful.
Yes, very well said naman. And with that, invite nila, partner, Ma'am Roma, ang ating mga viewers and listeners ng Kwentong Bayani. Saan ba namin pwedeng ma-reach out through social media? And any announcement po, go ahead, ma'am.
At saka, Miss Roma, yung mga shops na pwede namin puntahan.
Pupunta kami ni partner Jojo at matry namin yung coffee.
Mega Mall.
Oo, sa Mega Mall.
So I'm inviting everyone first for the National Food Fair, happening at SM Mega Mall at Mega Trade Hall 123. We're at booth number 206, immediately at the entrance, no? So yes, and you will check on our products. However, if you cannot go to Mega Mall this today and tomorrow, kasi only until tomorrow lang siya, you can check our products in our website. It's www.filia.ph. That's a Papa Hotel India Lima India Alpha.ph. And then we are also available in Shopee, Lazada. Just look for Filia Business Center.
Wow.
And if near Cainta, near Antipolo, we're also available in Grab Food, Grab Mart. Check nyo lang po Filia. And in Picaru, we also offer that. It's up to Alabang. We can serve up to Alabang in Picaru. So you can check our products, and you will never regret. They are really the wealth of the Filipino people from Mindanao.
Wow, very well said. Thank you, Ma'am Roma. Sobra sa pagsama, partner. Ayan.
Yes, we're very honored and grateful na nakasama namin kayo despite your busy schedule. Thank you so much, Ms. Roma.
Yes.
Thank you also for having me here and the opportunity to share the enterprise.
Yes, thank you, Ma'am, and more power. Good morning. Ayan naman, partner Jojo, isa na naman sa ating topic na social entrepreneurship in the person of Ma'am Roma, na ang dami nating natutunan about sustainability, about entrepreneurship.
Yes, at very, very inspiring. No? Sana po na-inspire din ang ating mga nakikinig ngayong umaga. At pumunta na kayo sa Mega Mall if you're near. So that place, to that mall, punta na po kayo para po makabili kayo ng mga local products at matulungan nyo ang community through this product.
Correct.
And with that, Partner Jenny, we're still celebrating Philippine Social Enterprise Month for the month of July. Naanyayahan po namin ang lahat ng mga social entrepreneurs to nominate themselves or be nominated for the Developmental Social Enterprise Awards. So open na open po ang nomination na yan, and nalalapit na po ang closing, then magkakaroon po tayo ng face-to-face awarding for this year. Wow. So sana po marami kaming makuhang nominees ngayon at ma-recognize natin ang mga local social entrepreneurs.
Napaka-negosyante ng isip at puso ng mga Pinoy eh. So bisitahin lang ang official Facebook page, partner ng BCYF. So
sa Facebook po, it's BCY Foundation. You can also check out the website www.bcyfoundation.org. So muli, nagpapasalamat po kami sa inyong pagsama. Sa ating nakasama ngayong umaga, Ms. Roma Padua. Maraming salamat sa iyong oras. At syempre, in behalf of BCYF, we are so thank you, grateful sa support na pinapakita nyo every Saturday dito sa aming episode. Muli, ako po si Jojo Armenta.
At abangan po muli kami next Saturday. Ako po si Rajuman Jenny Pahilanga. At i-share nyo po yung programa naming Kwentong Bayani sa RMND sa XL 558 Manila. At muli po hanggang sa susunod na Sabado, alas 10 hanggang alas 11 ng umaga, dito pa rin sa programang
Kwentong Bayani.
Premium D3, ang bago.
Hi, ako si James. Hindi ko nagagawang maglaro ng basketball dahil mabilis sumakit ang aking muscles and joints. And I tried